This morning, Mariam Senauni chained herself to the cannons outside number 6 to protest the denial of basic human rights to the most vulnerable. On Friday, she posted on social media about her need to show the community how people like her daughter are being neglected.
Yamina suffers from Pura syndrome, which means severe developmental and global delay. She also has epilepsy. She feeds via a gastric button. And on Friday, we went to see the visiting orthopedic pediatric that comes over from the Gosh Hospital. And basically, we've been told that her condition has deteriorated. She would need major surgery in her hip. And this is because of just being sitting down in her chair and not being able to do floor exercises and being able basically to move around freely like anybody can do. So at home, she doesn't have the actual proper equipment and to be taken care of with dignity.
What sort of equipment are we talking about?
We are talking about hoists. We're talking about a proper wet room with a plinth to be able to change Yamina. Proper padded area where she could crawl. So, as I say, I've been given 6 months to think about the major surgery, which is as risk. It's a risk anyway if she has the surgery done or if it's just left.
Now, you mentioned a number of items, equipment that you need at home.
Yes.
Where are you with that, with government and the GHA?
At the moment, the thing is, equipment-wise for home, nothing fits with. At the moment, the house is not suitable for Yamina's needs.
Mariam says she's received no help from relevant agencies. Carers can't assist a 15-year-old daughter, Yamina, because the home lacks essential equipment, creating health and safety concerns. This leaves her without respite and risks of burnout. The Special Needs Action Group fully supports Mariam.
And they need all the support they can get. They're not getting it. There are many, many issues here. And I believe that the family has had meetings with the relevant departments and nothing's come out of that. And this is really, really bad. So we're here in support because today it affects Yamina, but it affects everybody at the end of the day. And we need to stop ticking boxes and start acting.
2 government ministers met with Mariam during the morning. Mariam says finding suitable accommodation is key to getting Yamina the help she needs.
I'm very saddened that we have reached this point. Housing is trying its hardest. The thing is, we know that there are many very large houses and maybe one person living in that house, but we cannot go around sending people, asking people to leave their homes or vacate their homes because we need it, It's all a question of maybe somebody who has a very large house that might be watching us tonight may want to say, well, look, I don't mind getting another house and it obviously has to be ground level, it must have a lift. There has to be potential to convert it into a very large house because it is a huge asking, really.
With regards to care and equipment and all that seems to be on hand. We have some deadlines for the beginning of next month where there's meetings that they're going to have together with the team and the people with the equipment. So I haven't promised anything that we cannot achieve. So on Wednesday, we kind of already met and set some deadlines.
2 members of the opposition also visited number 6 to support Mariam.
We know of this case because as an opposition, we've been trying to assist them for several months now, close to a year. And it is a very complex case which requires the government to really look at it and to put more emphasis on it and to find equitable solutions.
And the concern that we have as politicians is whether this is a reflection of other issues out there that also need to be resolved. And that is where politicians come in to help people. And you have a government that calls itself socialist, this is the minimum that they can do.
After talks with the ministers, Mariam acknowledged their efforts but stressed the problem remains unsolved.
I will be happy once there is a solution to it. And as I always say and continue reiterating, it's not about me. It's to give Yamina what she deserves. It's all we can give her, quality of life, and she deserves it.
A little after midday, she unchained herself. She said the issue persists and she doesn't rule out further action in the future.